I need to get something off my chest. I sold my sister's ship and told her it was stolen a while back. Gotta come clean to her about this.
Sounds like a bad idea to me. No, we don't have any plans. My partner is dealing with some health issues.
You don't say. Akila has a little bit of everything. What?
I believe everyone deserves a second chance. Just not him.
I hear ya.
Pardon? He can find redemption. Just do it somewhere else. My boss is very kind.
Hardly walk 2 steps without running into a bar.
My partner and I have talked about transferring to the same division. It'd allow us to spend more time together.
Okay, sounds good.
Excuse me? Oh, hey,
like my
what's
fit?
up?
I got it from one of the outfitters here. They have the best selection.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, we should totally go shopping sometime. It'll be our thing. Sha.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
I can read the sign.
Of course you can. But can you believe your senses? Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems.
Here, in the stretch?
Yes, right here, right now. Things you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Huh. Well, it's not that much.
Come right in.
I'm surprised there's a place like this in Akila. I mean, admission is kind of cheap. It's probably worth a laugh at least. It'll be nice to see some animals in person.
I must ask, if you or your loved ones are weak of heart or of delicate persuasion, do stay away. The alien extravaganza may be too much for you. Welcome, welcome. Let me ask you a simple question, friend. Are you prepared to see something so wondrous and strange that you're sure never to forget it? I'm offering you the chance to see something truly exotic and unique. Now, a small remittance is involved, yes, but if you allow me to explain, I think you'll agree it's a price that's more than fair. With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can feast your eyes. I envy you, truly, for this opportunity. Absolutely. There's a reason folks around here call me Honest Earl. If that's your attitude, then please remove yourself from the premises and make way for the other customers. Honest Earl, that's what folks call me. You know, you don't just get a name like that by accident. Step right through this door and take as long as you like perusing the menagerie. Oh, and please don't attempt to feed the creatures. In fact, it's best if you don't touch them either. Mind, a keen sense of fairness, and a love for the hard-working folk of this city. Well, that's what Honest Earl is known for. If that's your attitude, then please remove yourself from the premises and make way for the other customers.
It'll be nice to see some
animals
all
in
Akila
person.
has to offer.
I think I might leave for New Atlantis. What about you?
Hey.
One quiet day. Had too much to ask for.
Much appreciated, Mr.
Running the low house is tough, but those times when we make a real difference, it makes it all worth it. Got a moment to hear about the low house? It mean a lot to me and to others.
Might be we could invite the Johnsons over.
Those sad sacks in my home?
We do, but it's for a good cause. The low house is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
The Johnsons aren't the whole United Colonies. They're just people.
What do you think I'm doing this for my benefit? I'm doing it because once, a long time ago, I was a guest at the Low House. I was the one who needed saving. That's right. And most people want to. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to pull them up from a dark place and set them on their feet again. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city, but it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need, and I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good. Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall. It's for their own safety.
There's too many people suffering, and not enough hands reaching out to help. The weather has been good, so things are good. If you don't have a home when it gets cold or rainy, that's when it gets rough. If you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philbone Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbone brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philbone what the holdup is? Very politely. We buy it at a deep, deep discount, below their costs. I know not everyone approves of Henry getting more into brewing, but I don't care. The whole family has earned my eternal thanks. This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
You didn't hear this from me.
for farming. Surely some of that tech we could patent. I really don't understand why Weston can't rein in his brother a little. How much are we going to lose on this brewing nonsense? I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. The full story would take ages. Henry is supposed to be on top of production issues. But his precious latest batch of beer is at a critical point. Whatever the hell that means. And Aldwin Wright's robots should have been overhauled a month ago, but he's just one man and all of Akila needs him pretty much all the time. So, whether we're supposed to or not, Weston and I are handling it. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous. A good business person shouldn't let their personal attachments become an obstacle to success. If you can talk sense into Henry, I'd be forever in your debt.
City's really the heart of Free Starfield. Not sure if those Baroon zealots.
It's tough living here.
I'm telling you, it's a cover-up. They don't want us to know the truth.
Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own head. But if they're far afield, they got no idea what they're in for. You want to warn them? You know I don't like talking to strangers. Then you chose a hell of a profession. Best used outside is really, really dangerous. You see a danger sign in Akila City, better know we mean it.
everyone else.
Problem? Locals can be especially colorful here. Want a drink?
Thank you for saving my husband.
The emergency phone's empty, so please, hurry.
How are you doing?
That is good news. What was the holdup anyway?
If I just had more time, I could take some of the pressure off.
Oh, that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you? Please, don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the Low House. I hate to ask it, but this next errand should be safe. Easy. Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me. A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least save me some errands. So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile, but the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory. Only if you can do so without ruffling feathers. We need Cartwright and Lance. But if you can, that would be enormously helpful. Once you're done with that, come back to me. Thank you for your time.
Having a good one?
You're standing on one of the oldest inhabited planets in the settled systems. History runs deep here. I hope Akila is treating you nicely. What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory. Well, from me. Unlike the UC, we don't tax our people to death. The city's budget is very tight, so it falls to the community to look after its own. I'll talk with Amira later. I didn't mean to cause any problems. I just wish others learned from the fine example you're setting. If you run into any problems in my town, you come tell me. Actually, tell the Rangers.
Hello.
Akila City is bustling, one of the busiest trade authority branches in the galaxy. Welcome to Akila City's Trade Authority. Well, like the name says, we promote and facilitate interstellar trade. I won't bore you with all the minutiae and laws, contracts, regulations, and the like. What I will say is that a steady flow of goods and services from one place to another is vital to the stability and survival of the settled systems. A scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy, and maybe even war. Nobody wants that. The Trade Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies. The Trade Authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much. I'm done discussing this matter. I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants and business people and local leaders to make sure trade flows regularly and efficiently to and from the city. With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the Trade Authority's work is vital to the continued growth and prosperity of Akila City. If you ever need to deal with the Trade Authority, drop by.
Looking good. We're here to help.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know, stretch trash will come back and loiter. Or worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
I'm pleased you chose to visit us today. Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality. When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings. Oh, so Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Akila City. I'll send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation. Well, if the Rangers think the Low House needs more help, I'll tell Amira that Laredo is ready to help the community more. Is there anything else you want to talk about? You take care.
Talk to Miss Lance if you want to make a purchase.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out. You know what it was? A heat leech as long as my...
Council of Governors meeting are very
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's Firearms Factory.
I dream about one day
The Cartwrights have been donating to the Low House for generations. Don't let Raisha fool you. She built and owns a powerful corporation. Not that you would know it. And Raisha increased her donations substantially. Very substantially. I don't know what to say. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith. I didn't say that, but I'm not going to correct you. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm. You more than deserve it. Those credits are from the grateful Philborns, not me. And I wouldn't take a single one. You've earned it. I have one more thing for you to do, but I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intelliwit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors. Seeing the different service to the community can make, it can fill the heart, the soul. You take care.
Rock might have some work for someone like you.
Is there any type of weapon combat tech won't make?
I was so scared. Amira said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means. She does. Whether rain or shine, she's there for us. Always smiling. Always comforting. I didn't believe in saints before I got to Akila City. But I do now. Over here in Akila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
Best realtor in town.